So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So it's away we go then. Forward it goes. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Turns and goes back. Missed by a fraction. Aimed long and direct. Gets good distance on it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He's got away with one there.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
Spoon forward. Now the pass. He's had a shot! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Tries a through ball. Fence has got rid of that. Goes long and forward. He's found his man. He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Looks like a good ball through. And the ball is out of play. lobs it in gently. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Going for goal!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Towering header! What about it?
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Iran grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now. That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
It's a long forward pass. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Played out to the right. Delicate ball. Chip through. Well played, he saw that coming. Pumps it upfield. Deftly done.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Clears it out of harm's way. Passes it through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Great leap! It's bounced out! Good clearance and very necessary. That's caused a worry or two. Plays a clever pass. Shoots! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it over to the other flank. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Who's going to make this theirs? Well, they can break here. Keeper's ball. Tries to to get it forward quickly. Early ball. Can he score? Volleyed effort.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
It's come loose. And out to safety. Iran are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Aimed long and direct. Tries to dink it in. Gets into some space. That's a throw. Thrust towards the front line. Looks to slip it through, and he's there to cut it out. Pumps it upfield. Out for a throw. Tries the route one option. Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. And back out it comes. And that's off target.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the defence can get it clear. Tries a through ball, chance to shoot. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Dinks one in. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Iran are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Decent looking ball. That's a corner kick. Chance! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Sweet feet. Gets it back. And through to the goalkeeper. Who's going to make this theirs? Spoon forward. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Aim forward. Knocks it towards the front. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looks like a good ball through. Well, that's where he wants it. Now the pass. He's off on a marauding run. That intervention was very necessary. Goes long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right way to pass it. Only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
There's a long pass towards the front. Passes it through. Has a swing at it! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Who's going to make this theirs? Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. Tried to play it through.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Jarvis. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's gone for it! Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Battles to win it back. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better side on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Messi. Argentina get it back again. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Managed to get it away. Difficult to choose between them early on, not many chances yet. Messi pumps it upfield. Cuts it out. To the keeper and try something new. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Goes long and forward. That's not going to make it. Passes it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. A long forward pass. Looks to slip it through. Not offside that time.
Just a little more precision and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up. Not yet, at least.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Referee's given a throw. Otamendi. Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. Otamendi.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
It's a goal kick. Guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. Now the pass. He comes flying in! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
Gets it back. chance! Defence has got rid of that. Amat, aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Passes it through. Amat. Jarvis. Who's going to make this theirs? Otamendi. Messi. And we've reached half-time. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. Here we go again. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Messi. It's got through and... spoon forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets it upfield. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries a long pass towards the front, turns and goes back.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct. It's a loose ball. Turns and goes back. Looks to slip it through. Oh, good interception. The sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
I think the effort we can't fault, but the spatial awareness is clearly not a strong point.
Away from immediate danger. It's come loose. It's gone a long way up and away. very well to intervene.
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries a through ball. Tried to play it through. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. He can't say he wasn't warned.
Belts one. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Passes it through. Can he find a finish now? Sees it out of harm's way. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Battles to win it back. Pushes it out wide. Has gone out. Thrust towards the front line. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Tries to stroke it through. Otamendi, aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Good save, really well read. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
Oh, it could prove to be a pretty damaging miss too, and I think we're about to find out how strong their spirit is now.
The defence can get it clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team.
The through ball. Oh, that's neat. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Now it's Dybala. Looks to slip it through. Fires it in low. to safety. Has a swing at it! And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And he's there to hoof it away. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Yeah, it's still goalless, but will it be a refereeing decision, a mistake, or a moment of magic now that makes all the difference?
And we're off for the final time. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Now the pass. Chance! Header! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Hoists it high. Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Tries a through ball. The defence can get it clear. Who's going to make this theirs? A chance! Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Battles to win it back. Tries the route one option. That'll be a throw. Plays it long. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. So, the first penalty. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. challenge, but well within the laws. Messi. Referee's given a throw. Messi. Comes out once more. Now the pass. Chance! Big chance! Has a pop! That is wayward.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be of far greater quality to beat the keeper from there. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Thrust towards the front line. Quarter of an hour played. No goals as yet. Messi battles to win it back. Clears it out of harm's way. The referee's awarded a free kick. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, great ball! There it is! The breakthrough strike! Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Long shell pass, that's the message there. Deftly done. Messi hit into the middle. Argentina get it back again. Promising cross. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a throw. question that's a foul. Looks to thread it through, cuts it out. That's put paid to a promising move. Well positioned to make that interception. The score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Otamendi. First half is done.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Aimed long and direct. Gets it back. It's a long forward pass. Tries a through ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Fine defending there. The defence can get it clear. Goes long. And that's a throw. Plays it long. So still just a goal between them. Good idea, just poorly executed.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Chip through. That'll be a throw. Argentina have a sub ready to come on. Knocks it towards the front. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's gone for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Needed a better pass there. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Your impression so far, Jim?
they're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Good challenge, he just stood firm, pumps it upfield. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for, and he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Belts one. That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Messi passes it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Wonderful quick feet. He goes long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Yeah, maybe the free kick could have been executed a little better, but they've got to be wary of conceding fouls from similar positions now, or it's a recipe for more trouble. They could pay the price.
Looks like a good ball through. Pushes it out wide. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ball forward, what does he try from here? Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Tries a through ball. Goes for goal! Ball's loose, who's getting there? He is off the hook. Much personal relief. Spoon forward. Done very well to intervene. Looks to slip it through. Surely, a chance! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. The final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Here then the lineups for this game. And we're underway. Tries a through ball. Danger averted for now. Oh, good interception. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Passes it through. Now the pass. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get. Oh, that's so close to a dream start, and it could have made such a difference for what's to follow. I mean, this looks as if it could be quite an exciting game.
Marquinhos. Played out to the wing. Referee's given a throw. Hits one! Goal! Brazil! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Brazil have an early lead. Good start. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. There's no flag. Oh, taken with style. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tries to stroke it through. Keeper's ball. It's a long forward pass. Belts one. An absolute thunderbolt. A finish right from the top draw.
Unbelievable.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As long-range strikes go, that is a belter, just brilliant.
Look, he didn't have the biggest gap to aim for, but that was very well struck to get through. For me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Spoon forward. Cuts it out. Oh, he's come flying in. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. A chance! Away from immediate danger. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. He's played him through. Gets into some space. It's a loose ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And back out it comes.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Tries a through ball, well positioned to make that interception. Pumps it into the area. Shoots! Now the pass. It's a decent ball. Amat charges in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Passes it through. Brazil get it back again. Long and direct. And out to safety. We hit half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries a long pass towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Marquinhos tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Defence has got rid of that. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Pumps it forwards. Pumps it upfield. Brings it forward. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Amat tries to get it forward quickly. They've managed to get it away. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Out to the left it goes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Now here's the through ball. There's the route one option. Clears it out of harm's way. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Wonderful quick feet. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. He's gone for it! What about it? And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Spoon forward, let down by a lack of accuracy. Knocks it towards the front with a delicate ball. Passes it through. Goes long and forward. Boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looks to slip it through. And the defence can get it clear. Played out to the right. Forward it goes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's gone long. And he's made certain that won't get through. Aim forward. Decent looking ball. Can he find a finish now? They are rampant! Surely that settles it. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
The referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Harry Kane merits a mention. What doesn't he do well? Leads the line, drops deeper into space, he runs well with the ball at his feet, and he's rarely wild when attempting an effort at goal. He's been a great find.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Kane. Walk forward. What does he try from here? The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chip through. Needed a better pass there. Kyle Walker. Walker into the channel. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Pumps it forwards. Tries a through ball. Passes it through. Good clearance and very necessary. Great ball, and now the shot. Away from immediate danger. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's a throw. Stones. And it's Kane. Amat sticks in a foot to win it back. Looks like a good ball through. Has gone out. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Looks to dink one in. It is deadlocked. England get it back again. Looks to slip it through. It's in!
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Tries a long pass towards the front. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Amat tries the route one option. Brings it forward. Shots on! Looks like a good ball through. Shapes the shoots! It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Tries a through ball. Hoops it upfield. Passes it through. England have a free kick. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Kyle Walker. Kane. Battles to win it back. Goes for goal! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Spoon forward. He's there to get rid. And it's Kane. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gets good distance on it. There is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Played out to the right, cuts it out. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Looks to slip it through. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Tries a through ball.
Well, Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Hoists it high. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. And he's onside. It's gone a long way up and away. Now it's Kane. Kane plays it out to the wing. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. It was long and forward. Now here's the through ball. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Plays it long. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Plays a clever pass.
England may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! Ball's loose, who's getting there? They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
England get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Knocks it towards the front.
Well, they're not been troubled too much at the back, so they can play on the front foot, but losing possession still presents danger.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Tries a through ball.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Looks like a good ball through, and he's straight offside.
Just a little more precision, and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up, not yet at least.
Gets it back, looks to slip it through. Nice little flick. A decisive action by the goalkeeper, he knew he had to get that done. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. That's the throw. It's a great ball. Kane is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Crunching tackle. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kane. Comes sliding in. Kyle Walker. And that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes it's not as you'd like, but you have to find a way to produce what you need, and I thought they did that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. A ground that barely needs an introduction, the grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So it's down to business here. Jarvis. Cuts it out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. All the way back, and they start again. Now the pass. Can he finish? And it's Gnabry. Pumps it upfield. Goes long.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push.
Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Germany take the early advantage. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Gnabry. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Dashing forward at pace. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It through, and now they can launch a counter. Looks like a good ball through. Gets it back, battles to win it back. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Oh, good interception. Gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, he's broken through. Belts one. And the shot! Back of the net! Two to the good, they have breathing space. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
His second of the game, and an eye now for that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to cut their deficit. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Shapes to shoot! It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. In with a header! Great early ball, same can't be said for the finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Forward it goes, out wide to the right. Clears it out of harm's way. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the pass, and he's onside, and he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add...
There's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength? Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Gets it upfield. That's not going to make it. Spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. He'll hammer it! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Plays a clever pass. Tries a through ball. Plays it into the channel. Turns and goes back. Top save! That shot was travelling. Away from immediate danger. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Aimed long and direct.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
He goes long. Gnabry gets it back. Who's going to make this theirs? How about it? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
Can he finish? In he goes again! And in it goes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Looks like a good ball through. Can he find a finish now? And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, he's really drilled it. Get that clear. Get a throw in.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Gnabry, good challenge, he just stood firm. A real chance to break. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Germany look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Managed to get it away. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Passes it through. Good idea, just poorly executed. And out to safety. Looks to slip it through. Cut out in the nick of time. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now the pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Out to the flank. Defence has got rid of that. Tries a through ball. And he's cut it out. And the defence can get it clear. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
It through. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Battles to win it back. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, well, 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. "90 minutes gone, and nothing between them still." He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Pumps it forwards. Gnabry. Spoon forward, Done very well to intervene. Sticks in a foot to win it back.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Danger averted for now. And the through ball is intercepted. Aim forward. Looks to slip it through. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Has a swing at it! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
A chance! That's gone a long way up and away. Hoists it high. Keeper's ball. Knocks it towards the front. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lobs it in gently. Has a pop! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top, just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity, he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
It's a goal kick. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. The referee's awarded a free kick. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Walk forward. What does he try from here? There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And we're underway. Looks like a good ball through. It's put paid to a promising move. Now the pass. And the flag has stayed down. Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Gnabry simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find him, and his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside, and it worked an absolute treat.
Germany have an early lead. Good start. Amat. Jarvis. Looks to slip it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, good interception. Hoops it upfield.
Germany have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Looks to thread it through. Clears it out of harm's way. With a delicate ball. They've managed to get it away. Played out to the right. Done very well to intervene. Tries a long pass towards the front. And it's Gnabry. Amat battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. Now here's the through ball. And out to safety. Gnabry. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Thrust towards the front line. Ball's out on the left now. Decent ball. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Who's going to make this theirs? He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Can he find a finish now? Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Passes it through. Shot at goal! He goes long. Gnabry. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! Hits one! Surely this time! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
It's long and forward. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Surely! Now the pass. Same again, same outcome.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Looks to slip it through. Fine defending there. Great leap! They've done it!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. You never know when they're beaten.
Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great...
That'll be the last act of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
I think it's been a joy to work on, Peter. We've seen an open, attacking game backed up by some terrific effort from both teams. I think 1-1 is about right, but it could have easily been a higher score draw.
He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. For me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Tries a through ball, cuts it out, tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Going to be another throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. To the keeper and go again. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tries the route one option. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Pumps it forwards. Pushes it out wide. Gnabry.
Gnabry can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Shoots! And in it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well. Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Now the pass. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's gone for the shot. Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? Great reaction! And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Has got rid of that. Passes it through. Whistle's gone. That for offside? Yes, it is.
Oh, that was marginal, I'd say. Very marginal. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's Gnabry. Looks like a good ball through. Well played, he saw that coming. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the defence can get it clear. Tries a through ball, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's broken loose. Gets it upfield. Chipped through, neatly flicked on. No question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Pumps it upfield. Ball, who's going to get that? Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. And he's made sure that that won't get through. passes it through. Gnabry. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Big chance! Really well taken goal.
Unbelievable.
And what a climax we have here! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Germany give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Looks to slip it through. A chance! And he's there to cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away. Germany have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. We are into stoppage time. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Knocks it towards the front. And that's it. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Spoon forward. Played out to the right. Done very well to intervene. Can he find a finish now? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
With a delicate ball, going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Can he score? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Defence has got rid of that. So what now? Goes long, away from immediate danger. The defence can get it clear. Oh, he's come flying in. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, he's broken through. He's had a go! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's made sure that that won't get through. A chance!
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Ball's gone out of play. Goalless, but it is not without interest. Precious little attacking threat. Thrust towards the front line. Conte. Deftly done. Good ball over the top. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Conte. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Looks like a good ball through. Aimed long and direct. Tries a long pass towards the front. Tries a through ball. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Looks to thread it through. And the volley. Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That is Conte. Oh, good interception. Amat boots it upfield. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. The shot's on! He's scored! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
It's put paid to a promising move. Played out to the wing. Clears it out of harm's way. Long and forward. They've managed to get it away. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Pumps it forwards. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, look, they were caught by a breakaway goal, but there's no reason as to why they can't work their way back into this. If they can play to their potential second half, I think much could change yet.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
The defence can get it clear. Now the pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Pumps it upfield. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's come loose. Shoots! He's got away with one there. That's not going to make it. Passes it through. Tries a through ball. He's had a shot! Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Knocks it towards the front. Now the pass.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Looks like a good ball through. Header! He will be livid with himself.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pogba tries to get it forward quickly. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Tries a through ball. Has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Pogba. Great ball, and now the shot. Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Another piece of really good defending. Tries the route one option. It's a long forward pass. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Out to the left it goes. Now the pass. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Passes it through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Forward it goes. Spoon forward. Tries to stroke it through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. They've got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! Aimed long and direct. Gets good distance on it. Chip through. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Passes it through, cuts it out. Pogba. Time added on 4 minutes. Plays it out to the flank. Who's going to make this theirs? That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Referee's got a decision to make here. Oh, there's his decision. He's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Pogba positions himself well and cuts it out. Well played, he saw that coming. Dinks one in. Now here's the through ball. And that's it. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Got things underway. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Massive leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Japan had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Lobs it in gently. Away from immediate danger. Tries a through ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. It'll be a throw-in. Played out to the wing. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Up for the header! Defence has got rid of that. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tries to stroke it through. And the defence can get it clear. It's a long forward pass. And they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Tries a long pass towards the front. Heads it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Clears it out of harm's way. Ball's gone out of play. It's anyone's ball.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
With a delicate ball. Can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Plays a clever pass. They've managed to get it away. And that is a routine catch.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Looks to slip it through. Tries the route one option. Jarvis. Aim forward. And out to safety. Thrust towards the front line. Not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Goes long and forward. Pumps it forwards. Up to meet it! And the ball's come out! The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Looks to thread it through. Managed to get it away. Chip through. Whistle's gone. That for offside? Yes, it is.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? It's the goalkeepers to claim. And the first half is done. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. That'll be a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. He's out once more. Goes for goal! They've scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Deadlock broken. It's one that... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Great ball, now the shot! He's made sure that that won't get through. Boots it upfield. Knocks it towards the front. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dinks one in. And that's well defended. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Well, they are still trailing. A change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Firmly met. That had to be more accurate. Lovely close control. Looks to slip it through. Here comes the corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Spoon forward. Looking to force his way through.
Yeah, I just think his options were an irrelevance, so he had every right to do what he did.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good clearance and very necessary.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No, it's... The referee's awarded a free kick. Aimed long and direct. Defence has got rid of that. Geneva looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Battles to win it back. It's come loose. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. Tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, look, Peter, he can be a real danger, so that defence can't stand off and just watch.
Japan have a free kick. into the last 5 minutes. Pushes it out wide. Now the pass. And the finish! And in it goes! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Japan, their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So all square with almost no time remaining. There will be 4 extra minutes. Played out to the right. Looks like a good ball through. And now they can launch a counter. Looks to thread it through. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. Tries a through ball. Gets good distance on it. Needed a better pass there. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Tries the route one option. Turns and goes back. Right through the middle. What a... He scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. To say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Out for a throw. Amat goes long and forward. He's away. Passes it through. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Hit long and direct. Done very well to intervene. He's off on a marauding run. A chance! And he's there to cut it out. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Plays it out to the wing. And they've been given a corner. Straight through to the keeper. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks to slip it through. Oh, good interception. And that is it. There will be penalties.
What a fantastic tussle, Peter. I thought we'd get a mistake or two as players began to tire towards the end, but fear of defeat seems to just keep them going, and it's a case of who wants to step up now.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Looks to thread it through. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Plays it into the channel. Fence has got rid of that. Tries a through ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. It's a long forward pass. Now here's the through ball. Managed to get it away. Looks to slip it through. Now the pass. Passes it through. Chance to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Played out to the wing. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's in! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
There will be a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. Tries to stroke it through. Pumps it forwards. Good clearance and very necessary. So what now? Out for a throw. Boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Gets into some space. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Who's going to make this theirs? Thrust towards the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Tries a through ball. It's a loose ball. Now the pass. Well, they could break here. Gets it back. And the half-time whistle goes.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Passes it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Looks to slip it through. Pumps it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Ups it towards the front. Chance! Battles to win it back. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's gone a long way up and away.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Loose ball, who's going to get there? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Forward it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed forward. Can he find a finish now? It's out for a goal kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Passes it through. The shot's on! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Spoon forward. Tries a long pass towards the front. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball, and he's onside. He scores!
Unbelievable.
Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Japan have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Japan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. It's got through and gets good distance on it. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's put a stop to that. Now the pass. Get that clear. Passes it through. It's a brilliant interception. And out to safety. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. For now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Looks like a good ball through. A chance! Goes for it! It's come loose.
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Plays a clever pass. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. Four extra minutes added on. Pumps it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball, right through the middle. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Looks to slip it through. Pass it over to the other flank. Now the pass. No mistake! They have retaken the lead in extra time! What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
He's picked him out. Offside that time.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Fires from distance. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Who's going to make this theirs? Good ball. Oh, good interception. Oh, he's broken through. Danger averted for now. Tries a through ball. The defence can get it clear. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? That intervention was very necessary. Passes it through. Away from immediate danger. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Gets it back. It's the route one option. And the flag has stayed down. And he's there to hoof it away. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. That had to be more accurate. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Clears it out of harm's way. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. And there goes the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, all I want to add here is that I thought they were very brave. I think they stood face to face with their opposition to see who'd come off best, and I think they probably deserve to come out on top.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.